Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And in the last episode, guys, after our audience with the prince, Fire went to sleep and we got to step into the detective shoes of Fabien. We're basically in a flashback a year ago in 2024 where Fabien is investigating a potential massive masquerade breach in Seattle based around this woman named Pandora, a mortal woman who knows way too much about vampires and apparently was given all of this information and sent to this bar called the Makom Bar to deliver a message. Now, Fabien was able to question her and use some of his abilities to get more info. We talked to the bar's owner, Fletcher, went back to question her a little bit more, and found her very mutilated body. Now we're using Spirit's touch to try and figure out what exactly happened to her. So we're speaking to a construct of Pandora, essentially. So let's see what happens here.
So tell me, how did you die exactly?
I guess someone staked me with a piece of metal, then chopped my head off.
That'll do it.
Or the other way around. Either way, it works on both humans and vampires.
Chopped your head off?
Actually, now you ask. No, it looks more ripped off to me.
Huh. Someone strong then. And quick and quiet to do this without a fuss. Where did you come from?
Given I'm a construct of your mind, your lordship, I find it hard to answer that. My clothes may not be tasteful, but they do look expensive. Under the powder, my skin is good. So are my nails and my hair. Rich family, I think you'd say.
Why did you call me Lord Fabien?
I'm a construct of your psyche, remember? Do you really want to stroke your ego that much?
Yes.
Since you ask. Because someone wants to get your attention, don't you think?
What's with the little cross sword doodad?
I told you what my sire said, remember? Beware the sword of the cross.
You did, didn't you?
And the cross is tickling at your brain, isn't it? So is the iron rebar forced through my body.
Tickling your sternum.
You've seen this before. Would you kill, detective, for a cigarette?
Has he killed for a cigarette?
No, Marla. I wouldn't kill you for a cigarette. But someone did, right?
Maybe they did. That was my job here at the Makom, after all. Hanging around the bar, my tray in front of me, offering the patrons their pick of tobacco. That's where you've seen me. Maybe 50 times before. The only place you've seen me. But you never did notice me, did you?
I'm sorry, Marla. You didn't deserve this.
Didn't I? You don't really know me at all, do you, detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer.
Maybe. Or maybe just wrong place, wrong time.
This looks a little more specific than that. More targeted.
So this was about 100 years ago. Well, Fire was... I was about to say, I was like, could it be Fire? But Fire was in torpor.
So who were you, Marla?
Why a nobody, detective? A mortal. A servant in the Makom.
Wait. One of Fletcher's employees, right? So a ghoul, perhaps.
I think you're right, detective. The neck bleed did slow up real quick by the spattering. Perhaps I had drunk the blood of a vampire and gained a bit of power.
I know what a ghoul is, thank you kindly. So how did you die, Marla?
Isn't it obvious? Iron bar through the heart. Head cut off.
Cut off?
You're right, not cut off. The wound. It feels more ragged, more torn. Ripped off, I'd say. By someone strong.
I see a piece of jewelry there. That yours?
The sharpened metal cross? You've never seen me with it before. I know you didn't pay me much attention, but you'd have spotted that. It's hardly subtle.
Killed by twisted iron and sheer strength. Good enough for either a vampire or a mortal. But she was mortal, and a ghoul to boot. She belonged to someone. I needed to check that out.
But is that the same cross? Oh wow, we are even further back now.
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That took time and strength. Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away.
Indeed.
A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. This felt somehow like deja vu, but I knew I hadn't seen it before. A fine array of vintages. Entirely illegal. No problem for the rich or the criminal, of course, and Mr. Fletcher was both.
And this happened at Fletcher's place now twice. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi.
The hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue. Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar? Seemed unlikely. I needed to know more about her, but Marla had said all she was going to say. Why put your savings in a bank when you could put it in liquid gold?
Good old Prohibition.
All these bottles must have been worth a pretty penny. Now, that paper'd been here since before Prohibition. A single cigarette. Had Marla been waiting for someone?
What's the brand? 7th Luxury. Okay, that might be an important clue.
I wondered who else had known her.
Okay. We've got 2 people hanging out there. Anything else to... Oh.
It was all Marla's blood by the smell.
Searching. I know you're there. But there's something.
I assumed Mr. Fletcher's cleaning staff were experts at this kind of stain. The slab of muscle in his suit was Lou's security ghoul. What was his name? Carstairs Cantaloupe.
It's like Fabian's as bad with names as I am. Mr. Constable, Mr. Castaway, Mr. Caligula.
Hello, Mr. Carter.
Campbell.
Dope.
That was
Oh,
it. I knew it.
Campbell.
Is there something you need?
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop, you know that? Why are you here?
Mistress Graham was concerned. Violence in Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
She was a ghoul. Do you know who she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime.
So this guy went from being a ghoul in the 1920s to being turned and then a prince. That is one hell of a, like, climb up the power ladder. If this is actually the Campbell who became prince. Or it could be a family thing.
So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then.
Bully.
Are you the killer? I'll put that down as a maybe.
I do like the kind of movie tone color scheme here.
Well, goodbye.
Very Turner Classic Movies. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else here.
here, my boy.
Oh, it's our sire, Reserved. And we saw you during the flashback near the prince's, or the dual prince thrones.
My sire Gideon and the sheriff Hector.
Ah,
They
that'll do
asked
it.
me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabien, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off. Interesting. Anything else?
Marla worked here in the Makom. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty in his staff.
But she wasn't Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
Okay. One of Rosalind's ghouls?
There's an artifact. A metal thing, sort of a cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
That's all I have right now.
Well, keep on it, Detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
I do like the different vibes that we have here character-wise. Anything new?
Any more ideas?
I'll keep looking.
Any more ideas? Okay, we got Fletcher. Is there anything else here we need to be aware of? We can't play some darts? Okay, just Fletcher.
Your first time at the Makom, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
Wow, he is literally dressed in the exact same clothes 100 years later.
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, Detective. Right on the button.
Where were you when she died? Assuming she died here.
Deep in a dreamless sleep, I'd imagine. Given the time it must have taken to stage this little vignette.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that takes that's almost ritualistic how it was done. Not almost, it was.
When was the body found?
First thing when I came in. About a half hour after sunset.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important. You sleep close by.
I'm flattered you care about my bedtime habits, dear boy. But believe me, you're not my type. Isn't the important thing that the killer can't be Kindred? Given he was up and killing in daylight?
A mortal taking out a ghoul as some sort of message. Well, well, well.
But strong enough to rip a head off, which speaks to me that it's like... Maybe it could be a ghoul, it's a ghoul taking out a ghoul. Or a werewolf. Or it could be a lot of different things. I didn't go with the top option and mention the sleeping thing just because you can conceivably, as a Kindred, get up during the day. It's just really hard to.
What can you tell me about Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here, selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was Rosalind's ghoul. She is definitely connected to Kindred.
Oh, she worked for one of the princes. Yes, that sounds like a reason.
Nice place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert in fashion and decor. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here often, given your new role. Just keep it discreet, all right? And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
Thanks, I'll talk to you later.
Chin up, old boy.
Fletcher wants to be a fashion plate of any century he's in. Alright, report the findings to Hector.
Found something?
The kill happened during the day. This wasn't Kindred.
A cross, a torn-off head, and a mortal killer. What do you think, Sheriff? Hunter?
It seems so.
You recognize this? A signature kill of some sort?
Oh, rumors. There are always rumors.
Let's not jump too quickly. Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived, her lovers, family, friends. Either file a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
Oh, and back to our... Are we gonna wake up? Oh, okay, we're back as fire.
Oh, you saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be. To meet the prince.
That's right. The Makom Bar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. We should get to the prince.
Star of Cold Aspect.
Before you open yourself up to Miss Seattle, I do have
Okay, oh, the snow is coming down. And now we can't move super fast, so...
That strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think. You heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No. Folks in my bloodline are prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was like a vision. Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I'd lay odds on it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even take into account that the mark may be restraining him as well. Superhuman Criminals, we already read that. Wondering if anyone's going to try and pick a fight with us again. That was interesting.
Should have never left LA.
Yeah, Santa Monica, safest place, let me tell you.
Here we are again. The Makom Bar.
Where's our friend? He's like, I'm indoors.
I can only think this meeting with Ryong has something to do with Benny. The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
And look at him. Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Over there.
Good.
Ah, hello. And who do we have here?
My name is Fire.
Welcome to our little sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable. I am Fletcher, and I have two rules. No sneakers, and if you must rip someone to pieces, do it outside.
How dare you?
These are original floorboards, you understand.
But like Chuck Taylor's.
So, do you own this bar?
My dear Fire, this is more than a bar. This is a living piece of Seattle history. Built it up myself. Started out as a speakeasy in the old days.
No, it was.
Back then we had a laundry service up front and the booze in the back. Now the booze is the front. Ha!
What brings you to Seattle?
Oh, nothing. I'm a local boy, born and raised around here. Of course, things were different back then. Worse infrastructure, better music.
No one here likes grunge, and it upsets me.
How do you fit in with the Camarilla?
They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Truthfully, I have no interest in climbing the political ladder and ruling the city.
You lack ambition. You're content.
You are content with this. You like your place.
Yeah, I'd want his reasoning.
Oh, absolutely. This bar is my little kingdom, and people have learned my foibles. I stay on the court's good side with the occasional favor. Quid pro quo. Anyway, I think we've been flapping our jaws long enough, haven't we?
Thank you for your time.
Probably don't want to irritate the person in charge of Elysium. Well, hello. Glad that you're working.
Nomad, thank you for coming.
You requested my aid, Prince Ryong.
That I did. I'd like to take you up on your offer. As you heard, the sheriff has abandoned his duties and thinks he's our new scourge.
Yeah.
Apparently, destroying Thin Bloods is a better use of his time.
So, just for a refresher for anyone who doesn't know, the sheriff is the one who enforces the prince's will. The scourge is like the on-the-ground gardener. If there's kindred that are made that are too weak blood or anything like that, especially in the older versions of the game, it was the scourge's duty to dispose of them. So basically a lot of the dirty work was done by the scourge.
Do you know why?
You can ask him yourself when you find him. And bring him back so I can speak with him.
When you say you wish to speak with him,
I'm not gonna draw your picture. Benny left a mess out back. Track him, find him, bring him to me. Do that, and we'll talk about your future in Seattle. And your answers.
Okay. Can we talk? No, we'll get answers after the job's done.
we have a deal. I will find him.
Appreciate it. Really. I'll see you back at Weaver Tower for your report once you're done.
Investigate Benny's mess outside the bar. Oh, well, this cleaned up well. Like everything's exactly how it all fell before Pandora got splayed all over everywhere. Or this is all stuff that was happening in in Fabien's mind, right? Maybe this didn't happen, the stuff with Pandora, until Fire sees it. I'm gonna go ahead and attribute it to being a little bit sus, due to the fact that this is exactly the way that it looked like before when Pandora was just sitting here. I don't know. Wonder if the game would throw a swerve like that. Okay, mess. I was told... Oh, yep, there's a mess. Another headless body.
The sheriff has been busy.
From what the prince said, this isn't the first, and I know it won't be the last. I believe we have a trail to follow.
Yes, we do. Alright. Nothing on the body to speak of. So what caused this... not only going rogue, but just this complete hatred toward the Anarchs?
And he is the sheriff, the deliverer of the prince's justice. He must know what waits for him.
Why would he rebel?
I'm not sure. Campbell's final death pushed him over an edge.
That glide. So cool. Okay, up. Let's also keep our eyes peeled for anything else that may be on these rooftops for us to find. Like so.
Mystic mark. Interesting.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Oh, something. Oh. There's another one of those signs. Well, that's a different sign. That's the old school. Okay. We need to see what that is.
A kindred who can fly. We'll never get used to that.
I cannot fly. I can only glide.
Hey, are your feet on the ground? Orville and Wilbur would be impressed, at least.
Okay. I need to see what this is. How to get there. Oh, ow.
I guess it's territory marking. The Anarchs want Seattle for themselves.
Yeah, I thought that was like the Anarch symbol. Okay. Good. Glad we realized what that was.
Do I still get to celebrate Christmas if they erase me?
We have Anarch ghouls? Where? I hear you. People hanging out on the rooftops. Farm that sweet, sweet XP. Coat flapping in the breeze. Gotta be thorough. Another Anarch down. Now, are these thin bloods? Yeah, it looked like there was something. All points say this way. Probably another symbol. You know who the real heroes in this thing are? The people who build all the drainage ditches and such. The rain gutters. They make them nice and super, super durable. Okay, what is... It's telling me that I should... Something's down there. I want to see. What do we... Ah!
There's another scroll. Time to clean up this town. Oh, sorry. I got it carried away.
It seems the sheriff's trying to do that single-handedly. Up, up, up. I kind of forgot how to play the game there for a second. You look lonely. Oh, that's a great Blade Runner reference. You look like a good Joe. Love that movie so much. Wait, can I just stand here and have that look with like the nose, the nose bandage and just the bleeding and everything? Oh, good stuff. This guy covers a lot of ground. XP. We'll come back to that. Well, you know, the scent is there. Don't want to do the huge Masquerade break, but... Oh, we got baddies.
Another fix.
Okay.
Anarchs, I'd wager. They'll be on their guard.
Friendos.
He's gone already.
Come out of there!
Well, I guess I know what we'll be doing at the beginning of the next episode, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.